Chalo. If I recall you, yesterday we have done till point number 5, if I'm not wrong, as far as importance is there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The last point says planning establishes standards of control. Sanjana, can you tell me which is the first function of planning and which is the last function of planning? Which is the last function of management?
Last function of management.
And what is the first function of management and what is the last function of management?
1 minute. It is, wait a minute, function.
संजना,
Yes, sir.
दोनों आंसर लिखे हुए हैं, मेरे कर्सर को देख खाली.
Sir, helps in planning and control.
अरे भाई, which is the first function of management and which is the last function of management? Anyone, please?
Planning and
First
controlling.
function is controlling.
It was very simple. No, that's okay. That's okay. शायद तुम्हें क्लिक ही नहीं हुआ होगा और कुछ नहीं है. So planning establishes standard for controlling. Yani what I'm trying to say through the title, the first function is actually establishing standard for the last function of management. And how planning does that, we are going to understand that. Controlling means measuring the actual performance with the predetermined standard. Planning provides those standards against which actual performance can be evaluated. Now this sentence requires a little bit of understanding. कंट्रोलिंग फंक्शन का मतलब क्या है कि जो एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस है उसको हमें मेजर करना है और मेजर करने के बाद प्री डिटरमाइंड स्टैंडर्ड के साथ कंपेयर करना है. जब हम क्रिकेट खेलते हैं तो 2 इनिंग्स होती है. पहली इनिंग में पहली टीम स्कोर करती है और फिर उसी स्कोर को बीट करने के लिए दूसरी टीम स्कोर करती है. अगर वो उससे 1 रन ज्यादा करती है तो उसको विक्ट्री कहते हैं, अगर सेम रन करती है तो टाई कहते हैं और कम रन करती है तो लॉस कहते हैं. यस और नो एवरीवन?
Yes, sir.
So, उसी तरह से कंट्रोलिंग में भी एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस को मेजर किया जाता है और प्री डिटरमाइंड स्टैंडर्ड से कंपेयर किया जाता है. और ये स्टैंडर्ड हमें कौन प्रोवाइड करता है? वो स्टैंडर्ड हमें प्लानिंग प्रोवाइड करता है. जैसे मान लो संजना का काम है वेलस्पन कंपनी में नैपकिन प्रोड्यूस करना और संजना को हमने टारगेट दिया कि इस मंथ में संजना अकेली 100 नैपकिन्स प्रोड्यूस करेगी. नाउ फॉर दैट मैटर हो सकता है कि संजना 110 प्रोड्यूस करे या फिर 100 प्रोड्यूस करे या 90 प्रोड्यूस करे. अगर संजना 110 प्रोड्यूस करती है तो इसको मैं एक्सीलेंट परफॉर्मेंस कहूंगा. टारगेट 100 दिया था और 110 प्रोड्यूस करना यानी एक्सीलेंट परफॉर्मेंस हुआ. अगर 100 टारगेट और 100 प्रोड्यूस करते हो तो न्यूट्रल परफॉर्मेंस बोलोगे, वेरी गुड, जस्टिफाइड योर जॉब. बट अगर 100 का टारगेट दिया हो और आप 90 प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हो तो ये आपका डिससैटिस्फाइंग परफॉर्मेंस रहेगा, क्योंकि आपको जितना टास्क दिया था उससे आप कम प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हो. So planning establishes standards for controlling, and in that controlling measures the actual performance, and planning provides a standard against which actual performance can be evaluated. So planning function से हमें already standards मिल चुके हैं. Controlling function में हम खाली actual performance को evaluate करते हैं. तो मान लो मैंने संजना को टारगेट दिया था 100 का और she came up with 109. So obviously पहले से standard बने हुए हैं कि 110 हो तो excellent, 100 हो तो न्यूट्रल और 90 हो तो डिससैटिस्फाइंग. इन केस ऑफ 109 ऑब्वियसली शी हैज रीच्ड वेरी क्लोज टू द एक्सीलेंट परफॉर्मेंस, तो उसको हम एक्सीलेंट परफॉर्मर ही कहेंगे. सो कहने का पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऐसा है कि आपका परफॉर्मेंस कैसा है, किस लेवल का है, उसके स्टैंडर्ड्स प्लानिंग आपको ऑलरेडी दे देता है और कंट्रोलिंग फंक्शन को बस खाली उसको मेजर करना होता है. However, in the absence of planning, manager will have no standards for controlling. जस्ट इमेजिन प्लानिंग फंक्शन ही नहीं है तो मैनेजर कैसे कुछ कंपेयर करेगा या मेजर करेगा कि रियलिटी में क्या कंप्लीट हुआ है. सो दैट इज हाउ इट इज दैट प्लानिंग प्रोवाइड्स स्टैंडर्ड्स फॉर कंट्रोलिंग. क्या ये पॉइंट समझ में आया अब?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
यस यस यस. Chalo, let's go next. Last line, which I didn't take it. Hence, planning provides base for controlling. Now, next we have to learn is called limitations of planning. The first limitation says that planning leads to rigidity. Now, why it is being called that planning leads to rigidity, that's what we are going to understand. Plans are made to achieve goals. Plans are future course of action, and such plans are not changed very often. This rigidity acts as a major problem for managers because manager needs to be given some flexibility for bringing changes in the plan if at all required. Say for an example, Lipi is my planning manager. She has planned for the upcoming year. This activity she has done well in advance. And as a manager, I'm proud of her. Now, after a year started, in between she felt that there are certain things in an outer environment which is changing. Like many organizations might have created a goal in April of the 2019, but they were not knowing that in February 2019 or March 2020, they will meet with COVID and their plans will be completely devastated. So like that, Lipi has also made a plan in the beginning of the year, but later on when the year started, she's feeling that the outer environment has changed. And in this environment, the current plan is not going to work properly. So she decides that let's bring certain changes in the plan. And for that, management denies. This is called rigidity. Once you make a plan, obviously it's a future course of action. But after a certain period of time, if you feel that the plans you have put into action is not responding proper results, then the manager who has made the plan should be given some flexibility to bringing changes in the plan. That's not the mistake of the manager. It's an outer environment which has changed. And even if you do not allow the manager to bring changes in the plan, that's where manager will feel that his freedom has been snatched, his flexibility has been snatched, and he would come with a conclusion that my planning is leading to rigidity. The planning is becoming stubborn. Did I clarify this point?
Sure, but in reality, there must be some flexibility, right?
That's what the flexibility needs to be provided. When it is not provided, that it becomes the rigidity. That's what I'm trying to say. See, Lipi, it's a very clear thing that if you want to bring some changes, there will be a question answer session with you and management. Do you think that this new plan will work? What is the guarantee the new plan will work? How do you see it is happening? Who will take the responsibility? So many questions will be thrown at. Then you will feel like theek hai, chalne do jo chal raha hai. I'm not then worried about it, because as a manager I told that we need to bring change in the plan. If you are not convinced about it, how can I do about it? And management is also right at their corner. They are trying to ask as many as question possible because they don't want that second plan also to fail. So in that situation, when you are not given any flexibility, yes, planning leads to rigidity. Clarified?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The second point is said planning may not work in dynamic environment. Well, nothing is constant. Business environment keeps on changing, and such environment consists of pestle forces. Now, I think we are well aware with pestle things. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, we need to pay attention to this line. An organization has to adapt all the changes that is taking place in such environment, but it is really difficult for organization to predict all changes of the environment. So this is something very, very important which you need to know. First thing, they are saying that organization has to adapt the changes. Means whatever environmental change is there, political, economical, social, technical, legal, whatever change is there, that change is coming. So organization has to adapt. But all organizations do not have that strong prediction power who are able to foresee the change. If we take an example of 1 and 2, that is A and B, both organizations are operating in same environment. Both are able to see the same environmental change. But I don't think so both will be having same power to predict the changes. Organization A might be very, very great, but B might not be that great. So what is expected from organization and what is the problem of organization? This is two different stories. The expectation of organization is that we will adapt all the changes. But the problem is that we are not able to predict all changes. So whatever planned in advance may not work when environment changes are taking place. So if there is a frequent changes which are taking place in an environment, in that situation, planning may not work in dynamic environment. Like there are many companies which are making vaccine right now for COVID. Yesterday I heard a news that 15th August COVID-19 vaccine might be launched. But the point of view is the way this disease is changing its shape, the medicinal experience are also changing on every now and basis. So whatever they have planned in the beginning may not work as per the current situation. So planning may not work in dynamic environment. Am I clarifying everyone?
Yes, sir.
Please take a time to read it. Today I'll not tell anyone to start the camera. कोई बात नहीं, चलेगा आज. Are we done with the reading, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Do you know in features we have learned one thing, that planning is all pervasive,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
and we have said that top level will make organizational plan, middle level will make departmental plan, and operational level will make day-to-day plan. Did we discuss this kind of things? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Lipi, I want you to read this one for me, please.
Yes, sir. Planning reduces creativity. Generally, planning is done by top level management, and rest of the levels in the organization do nothing but implement those plans. This practice actually restricts
Arwa, please mute yourself.
This practice actually restricts the inherent creativity and innovation which can be nurtured at remaining levels. Hence, planning reduces creativity.
Everyone, after reading this point, I want you to feel the oppositeness, the absolute drasticness. And there is a huge difference of theory versus practice. I want you to feel that. The theory says that planning is all pervasive. Every manager at every level of the organization is making a plan. That is what has been taught to us when we look at the theory. But what we see in the limitation right now, my dear friend, is a brutal reality. That plans are made by top level management. Rest of the levels in organization do nothing but implement those plans. थियरी ऐसा बोलती है कि सारे लेवल इन्वॉल्व है प्लानिंग में, बट रियलिटी ये है कि सिर्फ टॉप मैनेजमेंट प्लानिंग बनाने में इन्वॉल्व है, बाकी के लोग तो सिर्फ प्लान्स को इंप्लीमेंट करते हैं. Now this practice, which practice? Where top management makes the plan and rest of the level implement the plan. This practice restricts the inherent matlab inbuilt, inherent creativity and innovation which could have been nurtured at remaining level. आपने टॉप मैनेजमेंट ने कभी ये ट्राई किया ही नहीं कि हमारा रेस्ट ऑफ द लेवल ऑफ मैनेजमेंट कुछ ऐसा टारगेट अचीव कर सकता है कि नहीं कर सकता है. सो दैट्स हाउ प्लानिंग रिड्यूसेस क्रिएटिविटी. क्या ये पॉइंट समझ में आया सबको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Planning involves huge cost. I'm going to take point number 4 and 5 little together because they are quite related. The 4th says planning involves huge cost. 5th says planning involves huge time. Cost and time साथ में चलते हैं. हमने टाइम स्टडी और वो सब भी देखा हुआ है. So इसीलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ कि allow me to take 4th and 5th together. I'll give you proper time to read later on. Will that be okay, my dear friends?
Yes, sir.
So starting with point number 4, planning involves huge cost. When plans are in formulation stage, matlab development stage, process stage, huge costs are involved. What kind of cost? For example, checking accuracy of the project, conducting general meetings, discussion with professional experts. तो जब आप एक्यूरेसी चेक करवाते हो, रिसर्चर्स को इन्वॉल्व करते हो, जनरल मीटिंग्स रखते हो, प्रोफेशनल एक्सपर्ट्स के साथ डिस्कशन करते हो, तो उनको फीस पे करना पड़ता है. All this kind of things proves that planning is a very costly affair. So yes, hence planning is an expensive process. क्योंकि एक्यूरेसी में, जनरल मीटिंग में, डिस्कशन में, बोर्ड रूम मीटिंग में, एक्सपर्ट्स, प्रोफेशनल, इन सबको मिलने में हमारा अच्छा खासा पैसा चला जाता है. Now, why planning involves time also? Apart from money, lot of time is also spent in formulation because planning takes time in analyzing collected data. ये जो आप मीटिंग्स कर रहे हो, ये जो आप डिस्कशन कर रहे हो प्रोफेशनल एंड एक्सपर्ट्स के साथ, रिसर्चर्स के साथ जो एक्यूरेसी चेक कर रहे हो, इससे बहुत सारा डेटा कलेक्ट होता है. And this data cannot be solved like this. It requires a proper amount of analyzing. So apart from money, lot of amount of time is also spent in formulation because planning takes time in analyzing the collected data. So many a times it happens that very less amount of time is left for implementation. आपको नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए प्लान लॉन्च करना है, बट नेक्स्ट ईयर के 3 मंथ्स कंप्लीट हो जा रहे हैं और तब तक भी प्लान रेडी नहीं है और आपसे एक ही एक्सक्यूज मिल रहा है कि वी आर स्टिल एनालाइजिंग डेटा. सो जब तक डेटा एनालाइज करके प्लान रेडी हो जाएगा तब तक ईयर चालू हो चुका होगा और बहुत सारा टाइम वेस्ट हो चुका होगा. सो मेनी टाइम्स इट हैपेंस दैट वेरी लेस अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम इज लेफ्ट फॉर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन. If the year of the 12th is starting, in the beginning of the year only students should know, have absolute clear picture that what is the curriculum they need to read. अब अगर वो 4 महीने से 5 महीने से पढ़ रहे हैं और बाद में करिकुलम चेंज होके आ रहा है, इज इट सर्विंग एनी पर्पस? जस्ट टेल मी.
No, sir.
कोविड की सिचुएशन को साइड पे रखते हैं, बट इन जनरल जो भी आप करिकुलम देना चाहते हो मार्च के फर्स्ट वीक में सीबीएसई की तरफ से आ जाना चाहिए, so that students who are preparing for their exams since the beginning can have clear picture that what they have to prepare and how they have to prepare. So yes, planning involves huge cost and planning is time consuming. I want you to read huge cost first. Can I change to 5th point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We have to check accuracy, we have to talk to professionals, we have to talk to experts. That requires huge amount of cost. And when you have gathered so much of data, the data needs its analysis time. So it is obvious that less amount of time is left for implementation. That's what you call planning is time consuming. Now we are to, are you able to hear me everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We are coming to last topic today, last point today. Planning does not guarantee success. Now, why do we say planning does not guarantee success? Adit, can you read this for me?
Yes, sir. Planning does not guarantee success. Many times managers do have tendency that they rely on previously tried successful plans, but this factor can never guarantee success. Any other unknown factor or complication has all the powers to make the plan a big failure for which previously company had a huge success.
Whatever strategy you made in March 2019 will surely work in March 2020. Can that thing be a guarantee for ever anyone?
No.
Exactly.
No, sir.
And we have a right proof about it looking to the present situation. It could be possible in March 2019 you made a plan. Based on plan, company had a huge success. March is normally considered as the last month of the fiscal year. But whatever you have planned in past and that will work in future. For that, there is no guarantee. It is really unfortunate that managers don't make plan. Normally, managers have a tendency to rely on previously tried successful plan. They are not wrong. If they are relying on their experience, which they have built by their own way, that is not wrong. But it is also a fact to be understood that if they're relying on their experience, if they're relying on their past thing, that thing will guarantee success right now. There is no such guarantee for that. Because any other unknown factor, any other complication has all the power to make your plan a biggest failure, for which actually in previous year you had a huge success. So planning does not guarantee success. Yaad rakhna, in second point I have taught you planning may not work in dynamic environment. There are chances it may work, there are chances it may not work. But for this point, there is a surety that planning does not guarantee success. The word guarantee does not suit to planning. With that said, my dear friends, we have completed limitations of planning, and we are just left with last question in this chapter also. This is called process of planning. Let me just first of all end the recording first, then I can talk to you the other things.